Let's go ahead and study metric units conversion of mass. We're going to look at the metric units used to represent mass, and we're going to convert from smaller to larger units as well as from larger to smaller units. So these are the metric units we're going to look at: the milligram, centigram, decigram, gram, and kilogram, where the milligram is the smallest unit and the kilogram right here will be our largest unit. So here's our conversion rate. 10 milligrams equal to 1 centigram. 10 centigrams is 1 decigram. 10 decigrams is 1 gram. And then 1000 grams is 1 kilogram. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some examples. How many centigrams are there in 150 milligrams? What I'm going to use here is the equal ratio technique. So what we have here is we have milligrams to centigrams. We know that there are 10 milligrams in 1 centigram. So we have 10 milligrams to 1 centigram is equal to how many milligrams? 150 milligrams to X. So actually we don't need to put the milligrams here. We don't really need that because we already know we're working with milligrams. And so let's create our fraction. 10 over 1 equal to 150 over X. Now we're going to cross product this, and that is going to give us 10 multiplied by X is 150 multiplied by 1 divided by 10. So this crosses out, this crosses out. So X equal to 15. So 150 milligrams is equal to 15 centigrams. How many kilograms are there in 780 grams? So we have grams to kilograms, that is 1000 to 1. So we have 1000 grams make up 1 kilogram is equal to 780 to X. So let's go ahead and create our fraction. 1000 divided by 1 is equal to 780 divided by X. So let's cross product this. So 1000 multiplied by X equal to 780 multiplied by 1. You divide by 1000. And so we have zeros cross out zeros. Here the zeros are going to cross out easily. So this 0 crosses out this 0 crosses out this 0. So X is equal to 78 over 100. Now from this you can reduce this further. You divide by 2, you have 39 over 50. So you have two options. From 78 over 100, X is going to be equal to 0.78, or it's also going to be equal to 39 over 50. So 780 grams is equal to 0.78 kilograms, or 39 over 50 kilograms, whichever one you prefer or that the question asks for. How many decigrams are there in 1900 milligrams? So let's go with this. We have 10 milligrams equal to 1 centigram. 10 centigram equal to 1 decigram. So that means based on this, you have 10 centigrams. For each centigram you have 10 milligrams. So therefore we have 100 milligrams equal to 1 decigram. So let's create our ratio. Milligram to decigram. Milligram is 100 to 1, and this is going to be equal to 1900 to X. So we start our fraction, 100 over 1 equal to 1900 over x. And then we're going to cross product this. And so we have 100 multiplied by x is 1900 multiplied by 1. We divide by 100. Divide by 100. 0 crosses out 0. 0 crosses out 0. 0 crosses out 0 here as well. So x is equal to 19. Therefore, 1900 milligrams or 1900 milligrams is equal to 19 decigrams. Now we're going to convert larger units to smaller units. How many centigrams are there in 7 grams? So we have 10 centigram equal to 1 decigram. 10 decigram equal to 1 gram. So therefore, 100 centigrams equal to 1 gram. So let's have our ratio set up. Centigram to gram. You have 100 to 1, and using equal ratio, this is going to be x to 7. So 100 over 1 is equal to x over 7. So cross product this. So that means 100 multiplied by 7 is equal to 1 multiplied by x. So 700 equal to x. So therefore 7 grams is the same as 700 centigram. How many decigrams are there in 9 kilograms? So we know from our conversion rate that 10 decigrams equal to 1 gram, 1000 grams equal to 1 kilogram. So by combining this together, note that for every gram you have 10 decigrams, so you multiply by 10. So 10,000 decigram equal to 1 kilogram. So let's get our ratio set up. Decigram to kilogram is 10,000 to 1, which is equal to x to 9. So we're going to create our ratio is equal to x over 9. Now let's cross product this. We have 1 multiplied by x equal to 10,000 multiplied by 9. So x is 90,000. Therefore, 9 kilograms is equal to 90,000 decigrams. Final question here, how many milligrams are there in 17 centigrams? So we know that 10 milligrams equal to 1 centigram. So let's create our ratio. Milligram to centigram, that's 10 to 1. And then equal ratio is going to be x to 17. Now we create our fraction. 10 over 1 is x over 17. Next step is cross product this. And we have 1 multiplied by x is 10 multiplied by 17. So x is equal to 170. So 17 centigrams is going to be equal to 170 milligrams.